Hello, everybody. Yes, I am alive. I am here. I'm okay. I've just been very busy dealing with house stuff and moving stuff and business stuff. It's been very crazy. However, I am here, and we did miss the Wednesday comment section and the Thursday Market Watch, and I feel very bad about that, but we're going to do the comments today, Market Watch tomorrow, and I'm also uploading Sunday's video, and I don't know what that's going to be yet. I'll think of something cool. Anyway, so we're here, and let's go over some YouTube comments from last week. And yeah, if you want to be in a video, leave a comment, and you might get in there. We start here at Benjamin Wiseman, 100 per box. Would have seemed crazy prior to BT16, but I guess it's the new normal on release. Local stores are selling them for about 90, so 100 online. If you can't find them in stores, isn't a bad markup, but it still feels bad to pay that. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse, my friend. Don't worry. The inflation is coming, and it's, you think 100's bad now, it's going to get a little bit worse, and then it's going to get a little bit worse, and it's going to get a little bit worse. It is just the way it is, unfortunately. We have McChukter. Satan Mode isn't the greatest card. It's not even necessarily an include on its own deck, and Lucimon is not going to be that strong in this format. Okay, yeah. So, like, true. Not the best card in the world, but it is a win con card. It is very annoying to play against. And, you know, it will see play this format. I guarantee you, at least one Lucimon deck will top A Nationals. I guarantee it. Because the deck is just really good in the hands of the right person. It really is. I've been playing Lucimon in my spare time, obviously. Deck's really good. I really got nothing else to add to that. So, yeah, good stuff. Kiba XXXE. Those Guillemon are the most common chase cards I've seen get pulled compared to the SP and the 2 stars. I'm actually really curious, because I still remember people selling this for over $1,000 in the pre-sales. So I wonder just how awful those people really were. Where are you? Oh, that's so sad. What a bunch of dicks, huh? Anyway, yeah, no. It's I think the lowest value lottery card in the set. It's unfortunate. People taking advantage of other people during the pre-sales because of money hype. Sad thing. Terrible thing. Christian Lopez Lu5 I don't know how to say that. Mars videos are so hard to watch, lol. Dude is overly negative every single video. And I did respond. That is true. Look, I don't know how to say this without sounding negative, which is the ironic part to this. I am a pessimistic person. I am actually more pessimistic than the average pessimistic person. You have your glass half full optimists. You have your glass half empty pessimists. I'm the kind of pessimist where the glass was knocked on the floor and you have no water left. That's the kind of pessimist I am. And I look at everything from a very objective angle. If I don't like what I see, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lie for content and say, "Oh my God, this is the best thing ever! Wow, woo, go Bandai, woo, woo!" I'm not gonna do that. I am not going to do that because I think that would be a disservice to the people that take my channel seriously. Right? You're here because I am hard. I am abrasive. I tell it the way I see it, and that's not gonna mesh for a lot of Digimon players. You know, I am the minority, and that's okay. You know, it's okay to be a minority. It's fine. I'm gonna tell you things as I see them. You know, and right now, Digimon is not in as great of a space as it was 2 years ago. It's just not. Anyone that says otherwise is lying to you, or isn't properly educated, or isn't well informed, or just doesn't care, and they're just blowing smoke out their ass. There are objective reasons why Digimon is not as good right now as it was 2 years ago. We've been over this over and over again. I'm sure we'll have more videos dedicated to it. I'm sure. So what? Am I supposed to be fake optimistic? No. I'm going to be the way I am. I'm not going to be positive about the stuff just to be for the sake of being positive about it, right? I will make the content as I make it. If you don't like that, don't watch. You know, maybe this channel is not for you. Maybe you're more of a Ride My Avatar viewer then. That guy's really positive. That's cool. Whatever. Do that. Virgin Ears. I don't normally take comments this big, but speaking of negative comments, this one's a good one. I'm getting very concerned for the Digimon card game at the moment. In my opinion, the state of the game in English is fine, but the upcoming release of BT20 makes me fear what will happen to it. Me saying this as a Takumi Kazuchi player, if Fenrir gets more support BT20, there's 95% chance as a secret set, this game is cooked. People, as of now, are already tired of it, and if it gets worse, it could lead the people leaving. I know a decent amount of people are quitting Digimon when Gundam comes out. I love Digimon TCG, I just fear what could happen. It's a real slap in the face by Bandai. Like, why would you unify the game to increase coherence and higher quality of the game to only break its meta? It makes no sense. Okay. There are multiple things to unpack in this comment, so let's just start at the beginning. Fenrir is a good deck. It will see play at Nationals. A Lugamon and a Purple Scramble can turn to your opponent. That's a problem. I am not denying that. You need a lot of pieces to do that, but it can happen, and it's very annoying. But I don't think it's about Lugamon per se, right? They are cooking the meta. The power creep in this game is insane. Like, it took Yu-Gi-Oh! So many years to get power crept to where it is now. I feel like Digimon's almost there. And it's only 4 years old. That's a big problem. That's a huge problem, if you ask me. Because, like, the only way to keep going is forward. Unless you reboot the game, which at this point wouldn't even be that bad of an idea, I don't think. Or rotate with the freaking numbers on the bottom of the cards that they haven't used anything for yet. And, you know, part of the problem, again, is other games that Bandai are making. Like, for example, did you know One Piece is like in the top 5 of trading card games? Not top 3, but top 5. So, of course, Bandai is going to put all their effort into One Piece, and anything left over is going to go into all the other games. Like the new Gundam game that's coming out. That's going to be their new cash cow that they put all their efforts towards, which means Digimon might get left by the wayside. Now, Digimon and Bandai have taken steps in the right direction, with store tournaments and better prizing and, you know, all that stuff. That's great, but like, there's so many problems. A lack of tournaments is still a problem. The price support in general is still a problem. Like, why would you play this game over Pokemon or Magic or One Piece even? Like, if you only care about price support. Or Union Arena. Union Arena has better price support than Digimon. It's criminal. And there's just so many issues. Like, again, going back to the last comment, how can you be positive, right? Like where is the positivity? There are people that just love Digimon because they want to love Digimon. And that's fine. That's not me. I love Digimon, but not because I love Digimon. I love Digimon because I enjoy the card game and the community aspect of it and the market aspect of it. But, like, man, Bandai's making it hard. They really are. The gameplay was really good when it came out, and it's just gone way downhill. It really has. So, anyway, this guy's right. Hopefully Bandai can fix it. That would be a really cool thing to do. Where's the official online client? That would be a good way to fix it. Nice little segue there. That would be great. I'd love to see them fix it. Absolutely. Where is the online client? Where is it? Why does Alestrals have an official client? And Alestrals is like a small company game. Where's Digimon? Like, hello. Like, frig, man. I'm TCG. I love the consistent uploads. Thank you. I included this comment because it's ironic, because now I'm not at consistent uploads. But I am trying, working on things. Life is busy. Just on that money grind, you know? Gotta make that money. Gotta make that money. Unfortunately, the Digimon YouTube channel is not the way to do it. Otherwise, I would. Absolutely. King Vike. Matt's probably getting bought because Purple Hybrid. That's my best bet. That is true, and a lot of people said that, and I just forgot about that. I just, straight up, when I saw that card, I forgot, and that's okay. Not a big deal. Matt has played Purple Hybrid. Good card. It's nice. Bird Up from Rick Ford. This is a shout out to the bird deck that topped. Good job. Birds are great. Japanese anime guy. I'm from Ireland. The Bandai wants more money. They should try making sure we actually get the product on time. Currently, most of Europe is delayed till mid-November for 2.0, and this is hardly the first time in my couple of years of playing the game that the product has not been available on supposed release date. Provide reliable service, then maybe it won't be so vocal regarding prices, or experienced the increase already several months back when only 2 stores I go to increase the price of the legitimate stuff. And someone responded, "It's still fucked up from the 2020 bullshit even after 4 years." It's terrible. No, like, again, I don't know how many times I say this. If I was in Ireland, I wouldn't play this game. Would not. I'd be so pissed off. I would do something else. Literally anything else. And he's right. You know, Bandai is a joke when it comes to this kind of stuff. They really are. Like, why do other card games have their shit together in these parts of the world, but not Bandai? It's not. Maybe it's a distribution problem, partially, but it is Bandai's fault for not taking more preventative measures to stop that. It's just how it is. The match again. Another part of the Pokemon comparison is that they have the League Battle decks, which basically give you a meta deck in a neat $30 package. Maybe just a few tiny changes that could be made. The Digimon Advanced decks so far are pretty good, but you still have to buy 2 copies not to build. They also just aren't released as frequently as League Battle decks. I'm a big advocate of the League Battle deck. Magic has a version of this called the Challenger decks as well. And these are really good products. You know, a tier 1 deck out of the box. If you want to upgrade it, sure, go for it, but you don't have to. And it brings the price of the deck down from whatever it costs to buy all the singles, put them together, to just a nice $30, $40 package. It's a great thing. Bandai should do that. Can you imagine if Bandai released an Imperial Drawn Battle deck? That would be a really cool thing, because there are people that want to play Imperial, but they don't want to spend $150 on the deck. So spend $40 instead. You know, that would be a really big win for Bandai. You could use it to reprint cards that, you know, need reprints, like Protoform and Paildramon. You know, cards like that come to mind. You know, you could do that for certain decks, right? I think that it's a massive W to do that. And if I was a card game maker company, I would find a way to do that, because it only helps the budget players. And you gotta help your budget players play the game, because the billions of dollars that budget players spend on card games adds up. It really does. It's not just the high rollers. So there you go. And lastly, Rick Ford one more time. I get it. In today's economy, you have to raise prices, but stores aren't going to want to pay a dip premium. They won't hold not just Digimon, but Bandai products in general long-term like MTG or Pokemon. Bandai tends to not appreciate in values frequently or consistently. The products usually drop below wholesale or hold around those prices. Distributors have been trying to dump One Piece OPOA on me this month, like 8 times my normal allocation amounts. Bandai doing Bandai things. This is just, you know, one more call for the whole thing, right? We live in a world where prices are going up. It's unavoidable. It's the way things are. It will affect card games. It really will. And the problem is, you know, the sets don't really appreciate, right? They don't. Like, the only sets that are worth something right now in Digimon are the ones that just were heavily allocated and not regularly available. If you look here at let's just look at, you know, let's use the last few sets as an example, right? This one, this one, this one, and this one. Hello. As you can see here, Liberator box is down to $90. Why? Because they were readily available. They were. They were normally properly allocated. Secret Crisis, let's do the same thing. Boxes here are the same price. Why? The exact same reason. The allocation was normal. The resources were there. It was regular printed. It's good. But you go to EX06 here, and booster box prices are bananas. Why? Because it was not a commonly allocated set. It was hard. It was hard to get product out. Stores were getting cut on their orders. Like, severely cut on their orders. Like, it's crazy stuff. And then you have here BT16, the same thing, right? It was a set that was not readily available for a lot of people. So, like, that's the only reason why some Bandai product holds, honestly, is because of the lack of quantity available to it. So, anyway, yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. Bandai is indeed doing Bandai things. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!